What's going on with you guys? Back at you guys with another presentation. In this presentation here, I got another story for you guys. It says she organized search parties. She organized search parties for her missing boyfriend while knowing exactly where his body was hidden. This disturbing true crime case reveals how Taylor Wardlaw maintained a public facade of concern while concealing her role in Terrell Sims' disappearance. A young father of 4 children vanishes, but the truth behind his absence would shock an entire community and expose the darkest deception imaginable. Now, guys, this woman had her baby daddy knocked off and orchestrated a search organization to find her baby daddy. Just think for a moment how evil and sadistic you gotta be to do something like this. Father of 4 children. These children no longer have a father. This woman no longer has a husband. Just look at what this woman did. Just look at what she did to her husband. Women are evil, guys. Women look at men as disposable. They look at men as disposable tampons. That's what women look at men as. Women do not love men unconditionally, and women are evil. Just look at all the evil and wicked things that women do to men. Stuff like this. But see, when a man is being done wrong by a woman, no one is never going to come to a man's rescue. No one is never going to stick up for you as a man, because as a man, you got to be strong. You know, it's all on you as a man. You got to be a warrior, you know. But stories like this just prove how evil women are. And all I care about when it comes to a woman is sex. That's really all I want, you know. And I want to trick off so bad on a woman. That's why I'm so money hungry, because I want to be able to take a woman on a jazz cruise. You know, she give me a blowjob. We in Bimini, Bahamas. She give me a blowjob on a yacht in the Bahamas. You know, I'm drinking some of that Veuve Clicquot champagne, Le Grand Dame. Yeah, now see, that's living good. That's doing it big timing. You know, I gotta try some Veuve Clicquot, Le Grand Dame. But yeah, that's living good. A nice jazz cruise in the Bimini, Bahamas. That's living good right there. But these women are wicked, man. Just look at the evil things that women do to men. And women don't feel no remorse for the evil that they do to men. I used to want to believe that women were good creatures, that women were good people, that they had good hearts. Women are not good people, man. They all about the superficial when it comes to men. All about the superficial. That's all women are about. And all I ever wanted was the glitz and the glamour, because I watched a lot of rap videos growing up. I always wanted just the good life, the money, the material possessions, and the beautiful women. You know, that's all I ever wanted, the good life. You know, and I don't think that's a lot to ask for. But what this woman did to her husband is inexcusable. I mean, just think about how low down this is, what this woman did to her husband. Had your baby daddy knocked off and then orchestrated a search organization to find him when you knew where his body was the whole time, when you knew that you murdered him. I'm telling you. See, stories like these always get brushed up under the rug. They always highlight stories where men are doing evil to women, but they always brush these types of stories under the rug where men are being done wrong by women. Because society doesn't care about the injustice of men. As a man, you gotta man up. Regardless of what happened to you, you gotta be tough. You can't complain. You know, as a man, it's always your fault. No matter what happens. It's unfortunate, guys. I tell you guys, no one cares about you as a man. No one cares. Now, I'm wondering how much time this woman is going to get in prison for doing what she did. I feel she should get life in prison because that's low down, what this woman did to her baby daddy. But I'm pretty sure, women always get a slap on the wrist. Women never get punished to the maximum. So I'm pretty sure, she's not going to spend a lot of time in prison. But, now these 4 children are going to grow up without a father. And the broken family cycles are going to continue to repeat themselves over and over again. Unfortunately, guys. But you guys let me know what you think about this story. What do you think about this woman knocking her baby daddy off? I mean, maybe the guy was abusive. It was something more than likely that he was doing. But even if it was something that this man was doing to his wife, she could have just left the guy if the relationship was that bad. She didn't have to kill the guy. But more than likely, this woman is not going to spend a long time in prison. She may spend a little time in prison, but she's not going to spend a long time. But you guys, let me know what you think about this presentation. What do you think about this woman killing her baby daddy? Because some women would probably excuse this type of behavior or try to make up some lame excuse to why she did it, excusing the woman for the bad behavior. But you guys make sure you leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this, and I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon. Stories like this just prove, guys, that no one cares about you as a man. That's something my father always said. As a man, no one cares about your plight as a man. No one cares about your injustice. No one cares about your failure. No one cares about you as a man. And as a man, it's always your fault. It's always your fault as a man. When women only care about superficial things, that just proves their real nature right there. When women only judge men by what they look like, what they have, I mean, that's showing their real nature right there. But more than likely, people are going to excuse this situation because it's a woman. If it was the other shoe on the other foot, if it was the man who did this heinous crime to this woman, people would be demonizing the man to no end. But regardless of what women do, they're never going to be demonized in the same light as a man, because we live in a sexist society that's all about bashing men. It's all about bashing men. It's not about liberation. It's not about uplifting men. You always hear things about women's empowerment, but you never hear nothing about the empowerment of men, because no one cares. No one cares. But it is what it is. That's the society that we live in. And that is why I look at women as sex objects. Like I told my mother, all I want is just to blast off. I want a woman to make me blast off like one of them firecrackers on the 4th of July. That's all I care about when it comes to a woman. I just want a woman to make me blast off like one of them firecrackers. The 4th of July coming up. That's all I care about. Because women are just not good people. And all men, I truly believe all men care about is sex when it comes to women. I don't believe there's anything more that men really care about. But you guys leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this story. It's an unfortunate case, but when it's a man being done wrong, people don't really, they don't care as much, and they don't show much concern when it's a man being done wrong. But you guys make sure you comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next presentation. Thanks for all the support. And make sure you donate to the Cash App. It will be in the description of the video. You don't got to donate a lot. 10, whatever you can afford. I'm not asking for much, but you guys have a good evening. Thanks for all the support. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. Signing out. Life of Hell.